if you are my wife and you come marry me with a daughter, I don't have any blood relation with that daughter. And the daughter is coming from a man with another direction. I don't have any blood relation with her. It's when we give birth, akolana yede nabano, and the fusion of our blood, and yede awono. It's a no menene blood relation, meet me baby. But when you come into marriage with another girl, husbands to be sleeping with daughters, there was no blood relation. But Sakolana 20 years and above, no, you're old enough to make her own decisions. Now, Papa and consensus.
You think
there's no crime here?
I'm getting free, yeah, I'ma bring the crazy.
But when you meet that woman, or when you meet the woman you love, and she begins to tell you that I have a child, what are some of the questions you ask her? What are the things that come into your head?
The things that will come into my mind are simple. One, the woman in question, how do I want her? Do I need her to marry? Or I want her for fun? If I want us to have time or spend time, I don't care if you have 2 million children. Because after all, baby,
Why would you want to do any keke? It's a shoe. Don't you think you hurt her feelings?
Which one is hurting her feelings?
Or it's a mutual understanding?
That's not about the mutual understanding. We have people who don't consider how people will feel.
Sure.
We have people who consider themselves. So you said you have ahi children. Me, I'm single. I still want to be with you. Some women even become so, I don't know the word to use. They are so pleased that they have children and still a man wants to be with them. A man doesn't care. That's how some women feel. But the point is, me, how do I want you? If I want to have fun with you, then I don't care about your multiple children.
So do you think those kind of women or ladies should be careful because you're like, you don't care. Some men don't care whom they hurt. So should those women be careful when a man tells you?
Yes, I want generalize no. Per the scenario now, the man na make say. Some men, when they are going into that situation, they don't care about the woman's feelings.
And I'm asking that per that situation, should such women be careful when a man is telling you?
How careful? You have your own way to digest issues how you want it. I'm not the one to come and advise you to be careful. Which one is careful?
But do you think
you could still be with a man? The woman could still be single. I could still be single. You still have to be careful. Careful is every part of our life. Even the show that we are doing, you should be careful with the questions that you ask.
Yes.
So as I won't be giving you answers that wouldn't be cool for our audience. So in every part of our life, we always have to be careful. Until careful, dear, we can't do away with carefulness. So you having children and the guy says he wants you like that, you to ask yourself a question. That why do I have kids and the man still wants me? You to ask the man questions. What do you want me for? Do you want me for fun? Or you want us to have something good together? What is the extent that you want us to go? Ask questions. But don't forget that you asking questions does not mean or does not guarantee that you get the right answers. That's what I'm saying. Careful there where you're home. And sometimes you can't determine what people think on their foreheads. That is why it's necessary for you to take risk in life. So if he fucks you to an extent and he says, I don't want it again, don't worry. Move on with your life. Somebody too will come. He will like you the way you are. So it doesn't matter you having children or not having children. But a lot of girls are very pretty, beautiful, but they don't have kids, still going through a series of heartbreaks. Somebody too broke up from her marriage with 4 children. The next she landed beautiful. She's still married to another wonderful man.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can't tell the future. What I believe is whatever you want to do, be positive. Pray and be positive. Go in with all out. If it works, to your own good.
But if you should carry or have that partner, if you should get married to that partner with a child or something, are there measures that are taken in place for you to run the relationship smoothly? Are there things that you consider what to do, the do's and don'ts or something in that kind of marriage? Is there anything like that? Or is still a normal marriage? Probably you mentioned that your child will not stay under your roof, right?
You see,
if you may consider.
I always say that if you have a child and I want to be with you, the two of us, we need to talk. We need to understand certain things. We need to agree on certain things, even before we marry. If we agree on certain things and we marry, I don't think there will
Measures.
be that measures ben. Yati e ho ase. Yatena for a while. If I really want that relationship or married, few things I will do will even tell you that I don't care. If I care to, you will know. So if I don't care about your children, you should know from onset that this guy there, when it comes to baby mama, he doesn't like it.
Have you heard or encountered anyone in such relationship before, or getting married to someone with a child? How was the experience? Have you heard some before?
Abeiku answer.
Me, I have heard about 2, and it has its own problems. Okay, it will get to a time the child will say, "Oh, what my stepfather is doing, I don't like it." Maybe stepfather nankasa no. Our side chicks will baby, but akola no sunim. Now akola no akoka che ne mama, ma, husband onkasa me papa, husband e cheat wo so. And that's you're spoiling the relationship. What you say? Who go aware no? Even though na your papa and oba catch your mama say, ma, that cheaty because on your papa ninti. Oba to go aware no.
Really?
And yes, it's ended up like the child breaking the marriage. The second one, the child was
also
a lady.
it was a situation that
Yes, I'm make a situation also.
Ochuki ne papa.
Ochuki papa no.
The stepfather no ma.
Yes,
his
our
mother.
good.
So you see, I'm not cutting you. You see, the child is fighting for the mother.
Mother.
You see the barriers.
Yeah,
the limits.
that's a barrier in there.
But fighting man.
No, he doesn't care how the man will feel.
mother's
He feels I have to fight with my mom. You come and marry my mom and you are cheating with
Cheating.
I want my mom.
Me
I have to
ke
fight.
papa no bring the mommy.
But if they were together and could consider the home they be breaking, you know. If say he's coming, the child is coming from both parents, could consider certain things.
Yes,
You
because
know.
onion.
But because onion mommy, all that he or she cares or chitu me mommy, me catch me mommy.
And this person, the second one is this person. A woman,
yeah.
a year or bar. We need to a stage here when wonderful. Everything is ripe for you to consume. And getting the person to consume for the person to consume her was a stepdad.
Oh.
So have you seen it?
Yeah.
Now a deep police case. It ended up in the courts. But
she was having an affair with the stepdad.
Yes. The stepdad, no, she was not, but the stepdad was having. Woka said she was just an unknown guy.
And the stepfather was the one who introduced the whole
thing.
But they were doing it together.
They did it like, yes.
They were doing it together.
But no, starting.
But when one initiated, one also, and they were doing it together.
Yes.
And they were okay with it. It was a mutual consensus.
I'm not sure it was, but one stepdad not taking care of Akwala. So that's one and me should do me you be then. So
those are some of the things to be considering.
At the age of 14 years.
Oh,
but that is a crime.
Yeah.
At the age of 14 years.
That is
because Akwala
the man
because
could be
the father
arrested.
also feels like that's not my daughter.
And the daughter say Akwala so nim say the papa. But how na papa ne more cheating no. Oslo say one year sir papa in training school fees because the mother doesn't have.
But the problem I have here is not the sex they had. It's the age involved.
Yeah. The impact is
the age.
Yes.
If the child is 20 years, I don't care. You know why I wouldn't care?
Hey.
They don't share any blood relation. And 20 years is mature enough to make a decision.
Yes.
Oh, but if when mommy blood, when nani mommy so papa.
No, they don't. Between the girl and the father, they have no blood relation.
But if the father and the man have connected, they had sexual
it doesn't matter. They still don't.
The blood becomes
No. They still don't have. Let's not educate people wrongly. If you are my wife and you come marry me with a daughter, I don't have any blood relation with that daughter.
Are you sharing an opinion or
I'm telling you the truth.
He said
This one is not an opinion. Yes. And the daughter is coming from a man with another direction. I don't have any blood relation with her. It's when we give birth. Akolana yedina bano. And the fusion of our blood. And the awono. And say no men what blood relation means meaning in your baby per our culture. And look how different world cry they don't care. But our culture, men know what means meaning in your baby. But when you come into marriage with another girl, meaning in blood relation, I'm not also saying say a right for husbands to be sleeping with daughters. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm trying to say that there's no blood relation. A culture and your norms near dear no. And a nice say, well, you're the Akwala Babe warrior, but Sakolana 20 years and above. No, you're old enough to make your own decisions. Now, Papa and consensus.
You think
there's no crime here?
You think there is no crime?
Law, Ben.
It's equally like taking somebody's
law,
wife.
Ben. I'm asking you simple.
Your stepfather
so, culture now, your society frowning over it.
But
I'm not even advising. No. And for law,
and your law, Miss Aside society say. Oh, papa, oh, stepfather. Now say, wafa, oh, mommy, china money, this cheating. And na make us say, society no frown over, and you're right. But there's no bloodline there, and you're right. I'm not saying it's right too, but bloodline be niha. They don't have any blood in common. Okay,
but society there, it's wrong because I call an over. Per society no and your culture no akola no ye meba directly and indirectly or ye meba nti woni ye bibia society there e wrong but mo de boja fraba mu de enya wrong because me need blood we make me fire no kama but me de say if you happen so me need nya agreement na ye na sakola na nyi of age a embrama ho kwan say we do time obe have sex what do you mean for me in court? You can't take me to court.
No, I'm not even dealing with
yes, into society pet and a problem no. What the kwa sorry cry, Bible cry, one share emfa. No, make us a situation no.
Removing societal norms and values, removing law aspects.
What do you mean society?
I don't think you, my daughter, having that with your stepfather who is my husband, I don't think it's good. It's a good thing.
But we haven't said it's good.
I think I'll be okay with that.
Both of us haven't said it's good. Yes, say enye. Society cramp on mahokwan. But you need any blood relation.
Yes, let's go outside. So now that you said you wouldn't actually love to have or marry someone with a child, but there are some factors that might make you do that. There are some love situations that might make you marry that.
One is they are very sweet.
They are very sweet.
Yes, they've gone through all they've gone through all odds. Until this level now, adwene no ya wash it. First no na adwene it's a dirty oil.
So you feel like those women carry a lot of lessons they've learned.
Of course. Wa fought through hellfire. Nia wanye ni ye ni obi anye ni ye nyina, she has experienced it. That is why per my experiences, like my friends near the idea, those who already have kids, when they marry, they are sweeter.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Baku, they still carry their past experiences and vent it on innocent men. But those who are really ready to settle, they are beautiful. Because they don't want to encounter second breaking, heartbreak beam. So they always want to do things right. They are very cool. But the almost they are harder to come by because a member be bring person money on better. This is an Abeiku canon.
I feel like the ladies with children, like they don't want to mess up. They really want to make sure.
I'm saying that most of them they've learned the experience.
They don't want to mess up.
I'm not saying all of them. Most of them have learned the experience.
They have the experience.
Yes, so now they want to work. They want to live on the experience, so as they won't go through such problem or such. I don't know the word to use again.
So these are some of the things that we can consider when you are
invite your partner home, not because of sex, but I can as well take you out to a hotel and fuck you. Invite them home just to know their character. Go to their homes as well. to know their character.
So
For
it's okay to marry them, but you just make sure you know.
you should know the
their
person.
character.
I want
So
to
it's
marry
okay
you. Come and take care of my home. I need to know how you can really. That's why people say if you are dating a guy, don't go and wash. And then I see it to be wrong. I'm not saying it should be a routine or it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
But there are few things I need to know from you.
It's-
That if I marry you, you can really do that thing well. If you don't cook for me, how will I know you're a good cook?
agree with that. Yeah.
If you don't clean to see how neat you are, you think wearing a beautiful
It's
dress
all
and
about your
spraying
needs
yourself
as well.
is about neatness.
Yeah.
No,
That one there.
No.
Most men.
I'm telling you.
It's about your
men.
need to, right? If you need her to do that, you need to know if she can.
I
do
won't
it
ask
or
you
not.
to do it.
Your
But do it for me to know.
To
Yeah.
know
Because we all,
if she can
why
do
do
it or not.
men sometimes buy presents and support women with certain things? We're proving to you that if it ends into marriage, I'm giving you a signal that I can take care of you.
Alright.
Other than that, I can also put my hand in my
Sure.
pocket and be.
Sure.
Why do you tell some women tell men that they are stingy? Why? Because what they are looking out from them, they are not getting it,
Yeah.
and they feel the man is not doing well.
Guys,
So
thanks
that is
so
it.
much for watching the show. We were talking about was actually a debate though, but we've actually learned a lot from this. Whether you marry a partner who has a child or not. So since some people say it's a no for me, but there are some situations where we might consider dating or getting married to a partner with a child, and then there is a lot we can learn from this discussion. So all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel, follow AR Multimedia Studios on all social media handles, and on Twitter at AR Multimedia GH, and Freaky Friends as well. You can find Freaky Friends exclusively here on YouTube and other social media platforms to enjoy more related content here. So see you in our next video, and it's a bye for now.
I'm getting free. Yeah, yeah, I'ma bring the crazy.